Hello again, I am Blunty, and I hate hipsters. I don't hate them because of their counterculture ways. I don't hate them because of the stupid way they dress, or the ridiculous way they do their hair, or the monumentally arrogant way they just go about their lives. I hate them because of what they've done to photography in the last 12 months or so, and that is the whole hipster type photography camera. When you take a picture like this, and then you deliberately degrade it to look like this. What's the point? These hipster kids are too young to be nostalgic about what these cameras used to do anyway. They're just doing it to piss people like me off, I'm sure of it. And now the whole thing has moved over to the video side of things as well, and that's what I'm doing here today. I'm reviewing an iPhone app called 8mm, which is a video recording app for the iPhone that is meant to emulate a bunch of old movie recording devices. And the problem I have with this, it's not the nostalgia, it's not the look of them, it's not anything like that. They take a bit of footage and deliberately degrade it. What's the point of having an awesomely good camera like the iPhone 4, which I'm recording this on, by the way? It's a brilliant camera, I use it a hell of a lot. But then you take what this camera is capable of and you just smack it and smack it and smack it like a little hairy bitch, until what it spits out is this just churned up mess. And that's what this 8mm app does. You can basically choose from a bunch of different filters which destroy your image quality. Absolutely. You've got a little 1920s thing and a vintage look, and this thing here which get a color wash over it. And if just destroying the quality and resolution of your image wasn't enough, because that's not even half of it. There's also these sort of border effect things you can do. You can have this sort of awful flickering border here, or the bit that looks like there's a light leak or your thumb getting in the way. There's another bit here that just fills it with grain. There's another one that defocuses everything, so it looks like you've smeared the front of your lens with baby vomit. It's ridiculous to me, and I spent $2.50 on this friggin' app just so I could rail against how awful it is and how stupid it is and what a ridiculous idea it is to have these apps. I mean, the damn thing doesn't even save these video files directly to your roll. It saves them in something called My Reels, where you have to go in there, then choose to export it. It's ridiculous. It's bad design. It's hopeless. I mean, look at this interface. It's so bad that they have to put a little information key down the bottom right-hand side there, just so it can point out what all these stupid, obscure buttons do. Then nothing's labeled clearly. So around here you've got this button, which isn't an actual button. You can stab at it as much as you like. It's not a button. You have to actually swipe it sideways to actually change the thing. And it only works half the friggin' time anyway, because the interface design is so shitty. Same thing up the top there. You can actually punch that with your finger, and it will change, but you can slide it in direction as well. And sort of stupid record button there. And this little button here, which you can actually use to turn the sound off altogether, make it record properly. Or there's another option. Let's just, for the sake of argument, decide that destroying the image quality isn't enough for you. You can actually destroy the audio quality as well by insisting that it record over this clickety-clacky real sound over everything it records. Just in case, you know, you didn't destroy enough information in the first place. You can even choose to hold this button down and make it look even worse by making the picture jump up and down. Stupid, 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 stupid! Now, if you want to be artistic or, you know, out of the ordinary, that's fine. Take the video clean first. That way, you've got a high-res, clean, crisp, well-focused, properly exposed image to then modify and do whatever you want to it. But apps like 8mm don't give you that option. They don't even save the thing to the camera roll. They save it in their own little roll, which you then have to export, and nowhere in the entire process do you get access to the original clean image. So it looks like shit from the moment you press record to the moment it spits it out, and you've got no way to recover the decent image. If you want to do this kind of stuff to your video, to your photos, take a clean one first, then edit the fuck out of it and make it look ugly as shit and pass it off for some artistic hipster bullcrap to your artistic hipster bullcrap friends and post it on Tumblr for everyone to critique. But it's so important to have an original file. Take it clean first. There's a reason why professional photographers use cameras that save it in raw, what they call raw format, which is the raw data spat out of the image sensor, so they can then edit it in any way they like after the fact, but they can always have that fresh, clean, crispy, clear, original file sitting there ready to do whatever they want to it. But this 8mm app doesn't do that. You've got a diminished resolution, a diminished frame rate, and it has these filters built into it. For from woe to go, your picture looks like crap, and I don't see the point of it. If you use one of these apps, you're an idiot, you're insane, you're a moron. You're not artistic, you're a stain. It's just ridiculous to do that to your image deliberately. I mean, the cameras have come a long way in recent years, and people have been shooting professional stuff with the iPhone camera. It's that good in the iPhone 4. They've been doing like proper film clips and little mini movies and stuff, and most of it's just gimmick factor. Oh look, we did this with the iPhone, but the fact is the iPhone is good enough to get that shit done. Why do you have to just mangle the image before you do anything to it? So I spent the $2.50 on 8mm so you didn't have to. And if you see anybody using any of these hipstermatic or 8mm type apps on their phone, slap them around the back of the head as hard as you can. Hopefully their eyes will explode and fall out, and then they will never be able to take a photograph ever again. The whole point is to make things look better, not worse. I'm Blunty. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. And if I catch you using any of these apps, I will slap you upside the head. I swear.